Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. I'm here with a preview of some reels that I'll be working on this week. This one's kind of interesting. This one was sent to me by Steve. Steve had contacted me. He was cleaning out some storage in his in and around his house. He came upon a whole group of reels that belonged to his late grandfather, and he thought that he would like to have them serviced and brought up to speed. Tells me that they're relatively in good condition at first glance, but he didn't want to start opening them up and run into trouble and maybe ruin what is possibly a family treasure. So he's packed them away, sent them to me, and I thought I would preview those with you. I think in total there's probably 7 of these, if I recall. They should be early bait casters, and well, we'll see which ones are going to make it to a video, which ones will maybe we already have as videos, and well, we'll see what we can do about them overall. So these are going to be vintage reels, but well, you never know what's going to show up in my shop, and well, we'll see which ones you might like to see. If you do enjoy the art of reel repair and service, I want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel. And if you do subscribe to my channel, please use the notification button. That'll let you know when I'm posting videos, and well, you can make a determination as to whether that's one you want to see. Not everybody is interested in vintage reels. Some like the current stuff, and well, that comes in as well. And we'll just you might want to pass on one and see every one that I do on the others. So here's an example of the first one, and you can kind of see it looks like it's been sitting in storage for quite some time. A lot of dirt on the outer case, a lot of film and buildup, like maybe the last time this one was used it wasn't washed off or anything. But overall, as they say, the bones look good. Overall, this reel looks to be nice. And what is it? It's a Pflueger Akron that was made by the Pflueger company. This is a model 893L, and surprisingly, look at that, with all of that, it's still going strong. This one will clean up nicely. It'll certainly spin free and easy, and we'll see what we can do to get that one going again. One of the things that you kind of tell with the Pfluegers is they have these side case caps. And there, I believe that's a garnet inside of it. I'm not quite sure. So we have a Pflueger Akron. We may have more than one of those. I don't recall the full listing on these, but well, we'll just go and see. This one looks like an Akron as well. Yeah, so again, you can see there's quite a buildup of dirt and debris in here. I'm not quite sure what where these were stored, other than he said they were stored. Okay, this one, well, the click is on. This one's not as good as, well, it's, yeah, okay, it's probably had a little bit going on with that click there, but this one's running as well. So once you do one of these, you can do a lot of them, and it looks like I got a lot of them to do. Let's see what this one says. All right, this one is a Pflueger Trump. So the reels are similar in nature. You can see in this case, the line guide is out of the groove. This one seems to be a little bit cleaner. It's a little bit bigger in dimension, so the Pflueger Trump will hold more line. Doesn't have the external line guide bar and cap. That's part of the construction of this. Seems to run okay. These reels were called knuckle busters for a reason. There's no anti-reverse on these reels, so when you go to cast, sounds like that click, well, I guess maybe it isn't on. When you go to cast, that's going to back spool. So if you're casting like this, there is a chance that you might get hit with that handle. Let's see what's up next. Well, if you like these types of videos, again, please subscribe. If you want to see more, that's the best way to do it, as notifications. And we got another Pflueger Akron. So I would say that his grandfather was pretty much all about the Pfluegers. We've had, this is the third Akron now, and one of the Trumps. And again, these are going to clean up nicely. So I may do one video on those. I've done several on the round bait casters. You know, for the time and the design, They were quite a joy to have. And, well, you never kind of went wrong with them. All right. Well, we changed over now. We have a Shakespeare. This is a Shakespeare True Blue, 1956. It's a Model FE. So those of you that know the Shakespeare model codes, that they are equated to years. So the F and the F is 5, the E is 6. So the Shakespeare True Blue was a reel made in 1956. A beautiful inlay or marbling on those handles. And this is probably what I would have expected. And it's a little bit cleaner than the other. But this is what happens when grease dries inside of a reel. It can still turn. I'm not feeling anything that's kind of brittle or saying that something's broken inside. But it's very difficult to turn. And that's usually an indication that it's become dried with grease. And, well, that's going to bog down the performance. Well, next one up is an Ocean City 1999, and I just did one of these. I think it was for Bobby, but I could be wrong. This one's turning. And the research I did on it said that the Ocean City 1999 was only made in 2 years. It was made, it showed up in the 1949 catalog, and it was discontinued in the 1951 catalog. So it had a run of about 2 or 2.5 years. One of the things that's interesting with this, I believe this has been drilled out to mount onto a fishing pole. If you're collecting, that would take away some of the value of collectability. But again, this is sentimental. You can see the old Dacron line on there. It's been a long time since this one has been out there fishing. Again, that one has every indication that it's grease dried, and no indication that they can't be serviced. Now, one more of these. And this one, well, this is another Pflueger. This is a Pflueger skill cast. Now, the skill cast has a metal and cork arbor, and you'll notice the difference when you look at the arbors. This one has a metal arbor. This one has the cork wrapped around that. This is a line-saving device. And so what happens is if you're fishing ponds or maybe bass fishing or the like, and you don't need the full capacity of a reel, then the cork-lined spool is going to save on what would otherwise be, well, wasted line that's just down on the bottom that will never get used. So a little bit of an economic kind of a thing there. Again, this one, the gearing feels a little tight on this one. But again, that may just be trapped in an old grease in there. So we'll see. All right, well, I thank Steve for sending these in. I look forward to restoring these family treasures. I'll see if I can do an Akron, the Skill Cast maybe, and the True Blue. I know that I've done the 1999. I know that I've done a True Blue quite some time ago. So if I get a chance, I will see what I can do to record some of the servicing on this so that Steve can do these in the future. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you look forward to the videos. I certainly look forward to servicing them. And if you'd like to see them, again, the best way to see that is to subscribe. And if you do subscribe, please use that notification button to let you know when they're being worked on. To our first responders and essential personnel, I thank you as always. I appreciate your dedication to task, your career choice, and the work that you do every day. To everyone, have some fun. If you have a family treasure, don't just put it on the shelf. Make sure that it's serviced if it is serviceable. And not only be proud to display it, but, well, take it fishing. There's a little bit of a kind of a joint feeling that you get from fishing with something that belonged to, well, a relative in the past. You'll get to experience the way they went fishing, and you'll get to learn a little bit about how the reels have evolved over time. I hope you've enjoyed that. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Have a great day.